So today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. We got my girl, Trice Kartel.
What's up, world? I am your girl, Trice Kartel, and the gang.
Okay. So, you've been doing music for since how long?
I've been doing music for 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
8. So that's a long time.
Yeah.
So you came out, what year you came out?
I think about 2010. Yeah, about 2010.
2010? Okay.
Yeah.
Who was out around that time?
I think it was just like Rock Gang. I think, yeah, Rock Gang.
Rock Gang.
Shout out Rock Gang, you know.
Oh, okay. So, let's get into it. Let's start it off. First off, Trice Kartel. Like, what made you, like, what's up with the name Trice Kartel? Like, what's the meaning behind that?
You know, just, you know, big shit, you know, moving shit. You know, I ain't finna get too deep into the storyline behind it or whatever. But, you know, they know. Google it. Trice Kartel.
Okay.
Feel me?
Okay, so was that the first name you thought of when you decided on rapping, or that was just like a couple, you know, one of the couple names you chose?
Well, you know, I came out with a lot of names. I ain't gonna lie, you know. I think Miss 1000. You know, I always been G. I always kept it real. So,
right.
You know, I always had some, you know, real names or whatever behind me or whatever. You feel me?
Okay. So you come from a large family?
Yeah, we got a big family.
Okay, you born and raised in Augusta?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, where you grew up at in Augusta?
You know, mainly in downtown area, uptown way, Butler Manor. You feel me? So,
where's by?
Uptown, Helpsville.
Helpsville, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you went to Helpsville High?
No. I went to Laney High School. Shout out to all my Wildcats. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
How was your experience at Laney?
The best. I am a proud Wildcat. You feel me? So.
Play any sports?
Yeah, basketball.
Oh, okay. You
a
good?
hooper, yeah. Google me. Google me, that's all I can say.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Laney Walker. So, yeah, you was part of that little rival back then in high school days? Your little rival days? With other schools?
Oh, yeah, you know. We always been the best. It was with everything, every sport.
You gonna get somebody mad saying that?
they gonna be mad forever. You feel me? But it's always Laney pride, always.
Right.
For real.
All right. So how old were you and when you decided on doing music, and what made you decide on doing music?
I was about, you know, I always been into music. I always loved music. So once I started doing music, I probably had to be about, you know, 16, 17, and just, you know, just picked up on it and just, you know, took it from there.
Do you remember the first song you wrote?
Probably, I don't know, but, you know, Shawty Making Bands was one of our, you know, major songs down here.
All right, so you was running with the Petty Ent.
Yeah, Petty. Okay. Shout out to Petty, you know.
Petty. So
DJ.
who all was in that group?
My brother SS, my girl Isha, my boy DJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and y'all formed the group in what, 2000? When y'all formed that group?
About 2010, you know, one of the first, I ain't gonna say first groups or whatever the case may be, but for our generation, you know, people used to really like laugh, like they used to, you know, hee like at our performance and at our drive, you know. I don't know, cause I guess, you know, just being on stage and coming from our peers, they really thought, you feel me?
Right.
They really thought it was funny, but like, look at everybody now. It's just kind of crazy, but yeah. Yeah.
So y'all first got together and stuff like that. Like, how was the working together, like doing the show? Like, what was the experiences like the first couple years y'all was together as a group?
Oh, everybody was vibing. You know, it was just, you know, about time. I ain't gonna lie, it take me forever to get dressed. So
why is that? Why do it take women so long to get dressed?
It just do. I mean, I might change my look 1,000,001 times before I actually want this look. You know, that's me.
So you'll change. So you don't probably done try it. So when a woman come out, she done probably at least tried on 4 outfits before she chose that.
Oh, most definitely. You know, it's just about just having that confidence.
Right.
and when you do step out, so you gotta give it that all. Right. So you might have to change it up. Right. Switch it up a couple times.
Right. Cause you got appearance though, you know, the whole.
You got to. Right. You gotta hold that appearance.
Right. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. So y'all was making moves in the city and just performing in different spots. And what was the most lit show y'all did that you remember?
Had to be that Future. Back in the day in Swainsboro. I mean,
Swainsboro.
Yeah. I think it was Swainsboro or something. We was out in the country somewhere, man. It was lit. Yeah, it was lit. Like we opened up for a lot of people. It was back in the day, but like back then it was lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. It means more. Do you feel like it means more back? Like do you feel like it meant more back then when you opened up for artists than now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Cause it's like now, it's like back then you could pay. I mean, you had people pay to open up, but it was more people. It was more of an honor for you to open up for artists compared to like someone just paying cash money.
Right. I feel you. Yeah.
Right.
It was.
Right. So what happened to Petty Ent?
You know, everybody just kind of grew up life, you know. Everybody decided to go their separate ways, and shout out to everybody. You know, it wasn't nothing towards nothing like that, no beef or nothing like that. Everybody still talk, but everybody just went their separate ways. You get what I'm saying? Life. Yeah,
and that's. I think everybody like we talked, before the interview. Right. Everybody go through that because groups don't last. Like there's not one group in history. Not one group in history that's still together now. Like
right, like
Yeah, I mean, just don't like. Cause why you feel is that?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like personalities, egos.
Yeah.
It's different things. Schedules.
Yeah.
Life, Yeah,
because it's kind of hard in a group when, you might have two people that's going hard and then you got like maybe 3-4 people, they want to go hard and you might see them do other things. You're like, well, you don't got that much time to do things.
Right.
So, and it bothers you when you're putting out 200% in, you might got somebody putting 30% in.
Exactly. So you got to pull this weight and it's a group.
Right.
It's a group. So, that's how it is. Straight up.
So, what year it was when you went solo?
I started doing my own little thing probably, last year around, 2019. 2019. Yeah. Okay. 2018. Okay. Yeah.
So when y'all was out, like when you first came out, like what other artists that was out? I mean, like other female artists that were out around that time.
Probably Empress Pearl, it wasn't really nobody really out like that. Like, I mean, shout out to whoever was out, but I don't really know. Yeah.
Exactly.
For real.
Okay. I met Empress Pearl like maybe twice.
Yeah. Twice. She cool. She homegirl.
Yeah. Cool people. Okay. Cool. So and you say were you working on some new music and your new project and stuff, right?
Most definitely.
Okay.
No EP is on the way. I've been working, staying productive, most definitely. And just, shit, writing. So, EP is on the way though.
So I know you should have some heat because you took a 5-year break?
Yeah.
So you should have a lot to talk about.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, I've been through a lot. You feel me? So
I feel like as artists, we need that. Like, I took a 3-year break. I feel like you need that refresh button because if you've been going hard for so long and you need to take a break because you need new stuff, new material to talk about. You need new experiences to talk about.
You got to, like, life. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Life will just trade you on a whole different experience. So, if you still talking about that same old shit, I don't even really get it, because life change up, so.
So what things you've grown? What things that you've grown from 5 years ago to now?
Just me in general.
Right.
I have grown, like giving the fans what they want, like music, like my lyrics.
Right.
For real.
Right. What about life?
life, most definitely. Money. Money, you know, shit, for real.
Right. You start seeing, the older you get, you start seeing the more value things have.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and then that your patience become real less with people.
Yeah. Oh, my patience always been my patience always been thin, but you know that's something I'm working on too. So
why is that though?
I don't know. That's just always been me. You know, that's just something I'm working on.
Right. You feel like it could prevent you from taking a step further, or you feel like you need to have that there.
Well, I don't know. You know, it can hurt you, and you know, it can hurt you. But you know, I'm just working on it at the same time. So.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, how you feel about the election and all this other stuff that's going on right now?
I feel like you should get out and vote, most definitely. But I ain't into all that politicking and stuff like that. But,
right.
You know, I feel like you should get out and vote. Grandmas, you know, whoever can vote, go vote. For real.
Right. I mean, it's a lot of, because the world is kind of different now than it was 5 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Run me back, for real.
And then the way they're saying about the coronavirus and all that, like, we won't be back normal till like late 2022.
Yeah, it's holding a lot of shit up.
Yeah, a lot of shit.
It's putting a pause on a lot of shit.
For
real.
Damn. It is.
Yeah, it is.
It really
like,
is. It really is.
For real.
But I feel like around this time, I feel like this is a good time for independent artists, independent people, just on the fact of the strength of everybody's not accessible to go everywhere, and you can't do anything or everything like you want to do. So more people are home now.
Right.
So they need content. They need stuff like that. They need music. So I feel like this is the perfect time for artists to like go hard.
Exactly, like me.
Right.
Like me, for real, stay productive and, you know, to get my face out there. You know, Trice Kartel, you know.
Right.
YouTube on live screens on, you know, you can go check my music out everywhere. So.
Right. So so the project, do you have an idea like the title or the direction that you might go with it?
I'm just basically, you know, still working on it, man. It's a project, so you know, I'm trying to give it my best.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So let's get into entertainment.
Okay,
I always ask questions. I ask, you know, because I feel like as artists, we all in the same realm. You know, there's no, you know, the only thing that makes us different is how big your pocket is, basically. But if you're in the same field of work, we all in the same field of work.
That's right.
So, what you think about the Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez situation?
I mean, I feel like, you know, I feel like that's some old triangle type shit because at the end of the day, you know, she ain't tell on him.
Right.
She didn't tell on her, but then, you know, she told. So, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me. I don't know then.
So, what if you was in that situation? Like, how would you handle that?
To teach him a
Your
lesson?
Your perspective. Like, how would you handle that whole situation? Like, from the beginning of that, like, you get pulled, the police pulling you out, your feet bleeding, getting stitches, the whole time. How would you
for one, I wouldn't even jump back in no car. If somebody shot me, come on now.
Right.
I wouldn't jump back in no car.
Right, that's true.
So I feel like she was wrong for jumping back in the car.
Right.
For two, like, I don't know, kind of, you know, I don't know what they had going on, but like, shit, I don't know, like, I would have just handled it different. I would have handled it different,
right,
yeah.
Right. Cause so say like, so if you're chilling at a friend's party,
right,
you and your friend. And you know, you're one of your best friends, and y'all at this girl's party,
right?
And then the guy you're talking to, he's in there, and then he's wound up flirting with the other friend,
right?
And then you see your friend get mad, looking at him funny, and you looking at her funny. So it's like that situation. Like, how would you would handle that situation?
Like if it was my friend, and she would have got shot.
Now, because all that situation could have been resolved or could have been handled at that party.
Most definitely.
Right.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just kind of blew up.
Right.
So I don't know what kind of situation it is.
Right.
But I think I would just handle it different. I think I would just handle it different, to be honest.
All right, so let me ask you a question about women and like just women in general when y'all come to music. Y'all get a lot of backlash when y'all do stuff when y'all show sexual, gestures and different things in y'all music, your videos and stuff like that. But when it comes to the guys,
right, they can talk about all kind of stuff.
Right, and we can have you naked in our video.
Exactly.
So like, how do you feel about when people criticize women's music when it comes to just what y'all rap about, talk about?
I just feel like, that's how people was brought up.
Right.
So if they was brought up different, it'd be different. And the world that's how the world brought up right now. So, I just feel like shit, if everybody mind their business and let people be, they can talk about and be how they want to be. Like, folks really need to mind their business straight up.
Yeah, because it's a different lane for everybody. Like, you got people that love booty shake. I mean, you got to think even back in the day, like, booty shaking music always been around.
Yes.
Our parents grew up on booty shaking music.
People just, once they see that they act so Christian and, oh, Lord, like, like they ain't never seen it before. But at the end of the day, that's what sells.
Right. And then y'all grew up on 2 Live Crew, so, like, come on. Like,
I grew up on Uncle Luke, like,
Uncle Luke, like,
shaking that, for real, popping. I grew up on popping, for real.
Right. So you think as twerking ever, you think has it, did it
die down a little bit?
Did it die down? Let me ask you a question, honestly. Honestly now, be honest now.
Yeah.
Do you think in the next year twerking will still be like relevant? Like the next few years, like 5 years from now, you think if a woman get on Facebook and start twerking her ass, like she's still gonna get that attention? If she's been doing that same thing for 5 years.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's been around since I was young. Right. I mean, it probably died down a little bit. Right. And it's according to the age, to be honest. Right. That's what kind of make it appropriate and inappropriate.
Right. Right. Exactly. So, do y'all think when it comes to the music side of it, the music side, do you think when it comes to the words and different things like that, do you think y'all women should be censored to say certain things?
Of course not.
Okay, cool.
I feel like, I should be able to say whatever I want to say. Like, right. I'm very, I say whatever I want to say, to be honest.
Right.
For real.
Right.
Yeah, of course not.
Cool. So let me ask you another question. All right, this is about life. Mm-hmm. All right, so I was having a conversation. Well, I was around some friends the other day, and we were having they were having a conversation. They were saying about dating a woman with kids or whatever. So they was like, if a woman has more than 5 kids with 3 baby daddies, she's a hoe. Mm. I was like, and I said I disagree. Right. I just feel like you can be fooled by a guy that can tell you all the right shit, show you all the right shit, but actually be totally fucked up, and you just leave this person.
Right.
But in that process, y'all been together 4-5 years, you got a kid out of that deal. Mm-hmm. I don't consider you being a hoe. I just consider you just had bad luck with men.
Right. I mean, as long as you taking care of them kids, man. Shout out to all the women with a lot of kids, big families and stuff like that. As long as you take care of them kids.
Right.
Do your thing, man.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
For real. Situations happen.
Yeah.
You feel me? Life goes on. Don't be dwelling over nobody or nothing like that. Keep it moving.
Yeah. Cause I say, cause women, I say that because y'all have a lot of backlash, a lot of stuff.
They do.
Even with the kids, cause it's like the guy can just make a pass. He can have a baby with you and leave.
He can have 50. He can have 50 kids out here, and still be, hopping. Still be hopping. Yeah.
Right. That's true.
So, like I say, long as these women take care of their kids, for real.
Yeah. And what are 5 things you feel like every woman shouldn't tolerate from a guy?
5 things.
Yeah.
For one, lies. Okay. Like, Too many
let's
like
break that
lies.
down. Let's break that down.
Like, I mean, it's some, lies that we can laugh at. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Everybody
Like,
lie.
yeah, everybody lie.
Everybody
That's
lie.
what I'm saying. Lies that we can laugh about.
Right,
That's okay.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But like, the portrayal lie,
life changing lies. Right.
The bad, just getting caught up in it. That's too much cheating. Yeah. You gonna get dogged, baby girl. You might as well don't even be with them.
So how many times would you take a guy back?
Well, life has taught me a lot. I can say that. Life has taught me a lot. And on this experience that I have been going through or whatever, I don't feel like, I can tolerate that, to be honest. Like,
right.
The cheating after cheating, I just don't feel like I can tolerate it.
Right.
I know we love each other, but that ain't love. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's the second thing?
Just being dog.
Okay.
Just being dog, like.
Like dog as meanings like cheating.
Like it's verbal abuse. It's verbal abuse.
Right.
It's verbal abuse. If you ain't here to lift me up, come on now.
Right.
Right. I don't need you either.
Yeah, that's true. Because a lot of guys don't understand that when it comes to women are very emotional creatures.
Exactly.
Guys are too.
But they kind of
they hide. They try to hide it a lot. But behind doors, women see the softer side men.
They bred a little different. Yeah. They don't see it until it's over with.
Right.
Or until, some shit hit the fan, slap them back in the face. Then that's when they see it,
Right.
They don't see it when they doing it. It's all good.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's true because if a man cheat on a woman, they be like, get over the shit. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I fucked up. But you cheat. Oh shit.
Yes. Yeah, it's like he heartbroken. Like his, like his damn heart in the damn flow. Pick your heart up.
This is the worst decision ever in his life. That's real. Okay. So what's the third thing?
That was the third thing. Just being dog, verbal abuse. Like, you ain't got to take that from no man. Like,
Right.
Self-confidence is the best confidence. Love yourself, girl. Like, because you got so many women out here that's, that's getting these. Shout out to everybody who can do it or whatever. But, like, love yourself. You got to have that confidence within yourself because you can go get that body done or you can go get whatever done for, whatever purpose and still feel so insecure about yourself it doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter. So, you got to look within for real. So.
I'm glad you said that because there's a lot of women that get a lot of alterations done to their
Most
bodies.
Definitely. Yeah.
Because that's the trend now. It's the
trend. That's my thing. Like, don't do it because the trend. I mean, if you done had some babies, savings, you just kind of out of shape, or not kind of out of shape, but out of shape.
Let yourself go.
Then let yourself go. I ain't want to say it like that,
yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it for no man, because he can be gone, baby.
That's true.
He can be gone, like straight up. Like, don't do it for that purpose. Do it for yourself at the end of the day, because you still gotta look in the mirror.
Right.
For real.
Yeah, that's facts. That's some real facts, though. Yeah, that's facts. And they spend thousands of dollars on that.
Thousands. A lot of money.
Yeah, Brazilian butt lifts.
Go talk to a therapy. A lot of them be fucked up mentally. Mentally, for real. A lot of them be messed up mentally.
And then a lot of them get hooked off that. And they start having that little Kim look.
And they look like a whole different person.
Yeah.
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 You go back to the yearbook picture and you be like, who was that? Who was that? Who?
You was a lot cuter at
I'm serious, yeah.
That's
it take away though. It do take away.
Yeah. Cause honestly, Nicki Minaj looked better younger than me. Then she started doing all them.
And Black age very, very well.
Right.
So once you start, altering your face and stuff like that, that's a whole nother lane. That's what God didn't create. So.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's really true there, man. Okay.
But shout out to everybody who can afford it and do it for themselves. I ain't knocking it or nothing like that. I ain't no hater, baby.
So, all right. So let me ask you this question. All right, I asked everybody on NewbieVeT this question. Okay. All right. So say like the guy, this billionaire comes to you like, hey, Trice, all right, I'm gonna give you $20 million to spend in a day, 24 hours. If you can spend 24 hours in the day, I will give you $30 million for yourself to keep. You think you can do that?
Almost
spend $20 million in a day. Think about that question now.
Could I spend $20 million in a day?
Yes, but you can't have nothing in your name.
Get it gone.
It has to be. You gotta have receipts of what you spent, but it can't be nothing in your name.
In a day.
In a day.
Give me $20 million.
Yeah.
It's gone.
I gotta see you do it. It's
not
easy as you think.
I know I'm trying, but I mean,
you gonna try?
Yeah, most definitely I'm gonna try. It's gonna be gone.
Okay,
especially if I had to give it back or something.
I'm curious. You get $20 million. You wake up. You got $20 million in your account. You gotta spend it in 24 hours. What are you doing? What's the first thing you're gonna do? First of all, you're gonna be overwhelmed.
Oh Lord.
You're gonna be overwhelmed now. Where you gonna start? Where you gonna start at?
Well, I'm gonna start basically with my family. I gotta get them out the way.
Okay.
I gotta get these people out the way.
Okay.
And then, I'm big on investing. Okay. For the future. The future matters.
Right.
So a lot of that is gonna go towards the future. I gotta get this,
right.
Be set.
Right.
And the rest is gonna be kind of put up. I can't put none up or what?
You gotta spend the whole 20. You spending the whole $20 million, but you getting $30 million for yourself after you spend the $20 million. But they just want to see what you can. A billionaire's giving you $20 million to see how generous you can be to give back to your give back out. But
most definitely
spending. But you got to spend the whole $20 million. If you can do that, he's going to give you $30 million.
Most definitely, yeah.
But you can't have nothing in your name.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you can do that? That's a lot of money now.
It is. It's a big try. Yeah. But, I am going back to all these, communities, projects and stuff like that, to all these Boys and Girls Club and, charities and stuff like that. Right now, big checks, big boy checks,
I said, you're going to have to do that. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
You got to accommodate the time.
Most definitely.
To get to these places.
Yeah.
Then a lot of the time, places.
I'm invoicing. I'm, they checking their email like me,
so
like
you gotta make sure your team is. I feel like $20 million, you gotta have at least 10, 15. It's easy for you to get people to work for you.
Yeah.
Just get people calls.
Especially money make people move. Okay.
So you can get people in different spots and like, hey, cuz, check this out, New York. Hey, I see you $1 million.
Money make people move.
Right.
So, that money get moved.
Right.
Within the people of my circle or whatever, that money will get moved, okay?
Yeah, because some people are like, we can put it in the bank. I said, $1 million don't get transferred in a day in a bank.
I'm trying to tell you.
In a bank. So you can't do it in a bank. So it's like, that's why I tell people, you got to think of that question. It sounds simple, but $20 million is a lot of money.
It is, most
in
definitely.
A day. But yeah, okay, cool. All right, so before we slide off on NewbieVeT, is any love you want to shout out there?
I want to shout out my city, man. Shout out to my city, all the artists, out there. Shout out to, all the people still doing it. Continue to push. Continue to work hard, man. Shout out to my boy, Shout out to you, man. Shout out to most definitely for even coming to the city and showing us love,
No problem. I appreciate it, man. No problem. So how can they find you on social media?
Follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Trice Kartel. My live stream music. You can live stream all my music. Pandora. I got a couple singles on there right now, but my EP is on the way.